Hey, good morning to everybody. Happy Wednesday. It's Daryl here. It's bright and freaking early. It's 3:30 a.m. here in Connecticut on the East Coast. Today, I got a big freaking problem with something Donald Trump said Saturday night in Pennsylvania. Okay, what did he say? Let me start this off by saying if you're from maybe the West Coast or Arizona, New Mexico, Texas. Yeah, if you're from Texas, you probably know John Fetterman. If you're from Scotland, Australia, another country, you might not be familiar with John Fetterman. He's running for governor in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is a state right next to New York, right south of New York City, south and west of New York City, more or less. More to the eastern half of the United States, east of the Mississippi. All right, that's your geography lesson for today. He's running for governor. He's running against Dr. Oz, multi-millionaire quack, TV quack. I'll just leave that there. This isn't about Dr. Oz. Okay, so Donald Trump, Saturday night in Pennsylvania. He talked about. I like John Fetterman. I won't have a chance to vote for him because he's running for governor in Pennsylvania. I'd love to see John Fetterman run for president. To me, he is just a no nonsense, a real. A lot of people say they're real. I'm an average guy, a working guy. I'm just an average. John Fetterman is a average, no nonsense. This is who I am. Take it or leave it. I'm a working man. I want to do something good kind of guy, without a doubt. He reminds me of the guys I went to school with. He looks exactly like the guy. If you put a lineup of 8 guys I went to school with and John Fetterman, I wouldn't be able to tell them apart. All right. So Saturday night in Pennsylvania, Donald Trump, and he said this before. He says that John Fetterman wears sweatsuits and not, he's always in a dirty, disgusting, smelly sweatsuit. And and then Donald Trump speaks of himself. You know me. I'm a clean freak. I'm clean, Mr. Clean, blah, 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 blah. And, right, and I kind of took a little bit of offense to this. Coming from I don't know about the rest of the country, but here in the Northeast, man, this is the apparel. This is the most all-American, seriously, the all-American apparel. Especially here when it gets a little chillier in the spring, but especially in the fall. It is hoodie weather. But Daryl, you just said hoodie. And Donald Trump said sweatsuit. Yeah, so I did 2 searches. I did a Google search and I did a DuckDuckGo search. I typed in specifically John Fetterman, pictures of John Fetterman in sweatsuits. None, man. Zero. There's pictures of him wearing. Seriously, I feel kind of bad for Fetterman because I got way more hoodies than him. I see about 3 different hoodies in about 100 pictures. There's a maroon one, there's a black Carhartt one, there's a blue Carhartt one, and that's about it. He's wearing this as a top, an outer piece of apparel like we do here in the Northeast. I'm not doing it now because I'm about to work out, but usually when it gets a little chillier, we wear this over our shirts and, as a jacket, more or less. This is going to become important in a second. All right, so this is you go to football games, you go to fairs. I'll talk more about fairs in a second, but this is what everybody wears. Hoodie weather here in the Northeast, right? There's a Wikipedia link down below. And hoodies were developed here in the Northeast, in New York, I think it was in New York in the 1930s. Look at the Wikipedia link down below. In the working class garment districts to keep workers warm. It is the most all-American garment I could ever think of, at least here in the Northeast. All right. So I started thinking about this. I could not find one single picture of actual sweatsuit. Okay, so Trump is. I thought about this. Is he lying? Is he exaggerating? Or does he just not want to say the word hoodie? Being an 80-year-old billionaire, he probably thinks hoodie is ghetto or something like that. I started thinking about it, and I've never really heard people in their octogenarians say the word hoodie before. So I don't know if he was lying as usual or exaggerating or what. So the pictures of John Fetterman are where he's wearing these hoodies. All right. And I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be totally honest here. I did find pictures if you zoom in, you guys see me in some mornings, and I'm sure you've seen this. Little, like when the light hits me from my camera here, little spots that I didn't see before I got in front of the camera. You know, from when I'm shaving or washing my face or whatever. And I found, I'll use this specific picture in my thumbnail for this video. I did find a picture of him wearing a somewhat soiled or dirty hoodie. Fair. I tell you guys, I'm not kidding when I tell you guys. I don't lie on here, man. I'm telling you the truth. All right. So that's the truth, right? So let me get into this more. This is the All-American. You know, if you look at these pictures of John Fetterman, he's wearing this as an overgarment to keep warm, like we do. I don't know, like I said, I don't know about the rest of the country, but here in the Northeast, we look forward to hoodie weather, to go to football games and fairs. All right. Now, when you get home from a football game or a fair, you wash your clothes, you know, or somebody else in the house. I won't say wife, but you know, somebody does the wash. I used to do the wash a lot when I lived with Audrey. You wash your shirt, your pants, but do you wash your hoodie every time? Do you wash your jacket? Do you wash like a light windbreak? We'll call it a windbreaker. Do you wash your windbreaker every time? No. You usually grab personally, I'll grab a spray bottle and a rag and clean it up. You know, I might wash my hoodie maybe once a month or something like that. So yeah, you know, if you look close, if you get a light from a camera on you, you'll see little spots. If you go to a fair, especially this is fair season, man. This is hoodie fair season, football hoodie fair season, all American in the Northeast. You go to a fair, what do you eat? Fried dough, a corn dog, green puff. You go to a game, what do you eat? A hot dog, a beer, right? Tell me you never dropped a little salt. Especially try eating a fried piece of fried dough. This I don't know about the rest of the country, but fried dough is the thing here in the Northeast. Try eating fried dough with powdered sugar on it. Try it without getting any on your shirt or your hoodie, your jacket that you're wearing. It gets down in the 40s, 50s. It's about 50. It's about 52 this morning. You need a hoodie, right? So you're going to a football game or a fair. You're gonna get spots on your hoodie. Are you gonna wash it every time you go home? No. You're gonna clean it up a little bit and wear it again. Wash it maybe once a month. That's what the average American does. All right. So look at Donald Trump. So he's saying basically that John Fetterman is a big, dirty, disgusting, smelly slob because he's not wearing a nice, neat suit and tie like billionaire Donald Trump. Well, all of us aren't built like little wussy, whiny wimps like Nick Fuentes, Ben Shapiro, you know, with a chest this big and arms about this big. When you wear a suit, you got to wear the t-shirt, the button-up, the tie. You know, most of us, look at John Fetterman. It's hard getting a tie and all these shirts and buttoning a jacket around our chests, our shoulders, our biceps. We don't fit good. I have to go to big and large men's stores most of the time because I have normally long arms. It's uncomfortable, you know. And I don't blame John Fetterman for wearing a hoodie. He's coming from his average life and he's talking to average people. Why would he dress up in a suit? Why would he get all dressed up? There's a few pictures of him too. And when I did this search of him in a suit, so he does wear suits. I take exception to Donald Trump calling the majority of Americans smelly, dirty, smelly, sweaty, disgusting people because we wear the all-American hoodie. The link, there's a Wikipedia link, like I said, down below that talks about the hoodie. It is the most all-American garment I could think of. Donald Trump is not a patriot if he's calling people that wear hoodies. And John Fetterman does not wear sweatsuits. He wears hoodies. Do the search yourself. He's calling us all dirty slobs because we don't dress like little whiny wussy men like Nick Fuentes. That's my opinion for this morning. You guys, the links will be down below. You guys have a great Wednesday.